How's it going, folks? Welcome back to World of Warcraft, The War Within. We're going to do a little bit more lore walking.
How does today find you?
With Chocho. What is that? Wait a second.
Jade Serpent guide you.
Hell Hunters wanted. Hell comes for you! Now that we have your attention, please be warned that shards of brimstone have entered the world. They are warm to the touch and should not under any circumstances be stabbed into your head. What? This is a Diablo crossover? What's going on? The head of anyone else or any other vital organ of you or anyone near you, please bring any shards you find immediately to us in Dornigal. And if you see any tiny little minions carrying a bag of treasures, kill them on sight. Just a second, Cho. Just give me a tick. Oops. Just give me a tick. Where's this guy? Baranar.
What do you seek?
The Hell Hunter. The winds of this world are so much less sulfuric.
Shorelaran.
We appreciate your interest in aiding us. Shards of our timeline have made their way into your world. It is a place more grim and dark than your own, where some villains become heroes and some heroes never had the chance. Let us locate these hellish fragments out of time and return them to their rightful place. We will provide you with armors tempered by the fires of our world, and should you find any treasure goblins that lurk in your world, we implore you to slay the abominations.
Farewell.
Alright, good talk.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Good talk, Baranar. Ooh, that actually looks pretty sweet. Grimforged. Oh yeah. Old school rogue armor with a different color variation. Ah, look at that one. Paladins will like that. Which one's the warrior one? Death Knight? Oh, ooh, that's actually not too shabby. I don't mind that. Well,
have justice.
I guess that's like a little event going on at the moment. If I happen to get him, great. I wonder if that's going to be like a yearly thing. Alright, anyway, back to the story.
Tread lightly.
So, ethereals, mysterious and elusive, the ethereals that have traveled to our world speak little of their history, yet there is much to be learned from the few things they do choose to share. Ka'aresh, memory crystal.
Farewell. Who are the ethereals? Enshrouded in mystery. We first encountered them in Outland, but that was not where they originated. Their own world, Karesh, was destroyed long ago by a monstrous creature of the void. Left to their own devices, the ethereals traveled the cosmos in search of trade, knowledge, and vengeance for their beloved home.
Let's find out more.
Greetings.
Tell me about the Protectorate.
Now listen closely to my tale.
I'm listening.
Our story begins with the Protectorate, a group of ethereals who had gathered in Neverstone.
Oh my goodness, we're back here. Back in the BC days. Hey, there's my mount. What do you know about ethereals, fleshling? You undoubtedly view us all in the same light, oblivious into the conflicts and struggles between the differing factions. Perhaps it is time for an introduction. I am Commander Amir of the Protectorate, also your only hope of resolving the infestation of both void creatures and Ethereum in this area. The Ethereum? Directly south of here you will find the Ethereum staging grounds. The Ethereum are there, preparing for something, perhaps an assault on Ultris. We can't take any chances though, warrior. Break through their perimeter defenses, take out their training facility. Once you've destroyed their soldiers and captains of Axe, locate Ethereum transponder Zeta and use it to establish contact with me to get your next set of orders.
The Ethereum, a ruling class once united in purpose, had fractured. The Protectorate suspected treachery, but more investigation was necessary.
It says I've completed this on my warband. This wouldn't be the same quest that you would get out here in Burning Crusade, would it? These guys are level 80. Yeah, I don't think so. Zovac slain. But they might have just scaled up this entire map to my level. There's a transponder. Oh, getting that nether weave. Getting that nether weave cloth. Well done, fleshling. It's just strange that it says completed when I've never done this before as part of lore walking, but whether it actually is a Burning Crusade quest that I'm just retreading. And scaled up. And it's a quest that I did, I don't know, almost what, 18 years ago? 18 years ago or so? That's scary. Alright, we got them all. Need shock troopers now. Don't need to deal with you again. Shell troopers all the way back here. Increase my armor by a whole 3. Fantastic. Fire it up. Fire it up, I say. We must gather whatever data they've stored in this area. Look around, you fleshling. Very close to this transponder should be an Ethereum data cell. Locate that data cell, open it, and retrieve the contents. Bring it back to this transponder at once.
The ethereals are meticulous record keepers. Evidence of the Ethereum's treachery had to exist somewhere.
I see the evidence. Have you recovered the data cell? The data cell contains information of interest to Commander Amir. You hold the data cell out so Amir can read the plans? Nothing? Damn them! They're clever, but not as clever as Amir. What I'm about to ask you to do is quite dangerous. I'll understand if you don't want to continue, fleshling. Potential for brain damage equal high. They're using relays to transfer information around the staging grounds. There is only one way for you to see these relays and extract the information they hold. Unfortunately, doing so may cause you irreparable brain damage. If you're still interested, you'll need to slay Ethereum here at the staging grounds and take their essences. Hey buddy, hey! What? Dude, we're mid-quest. Take their essences. Once you have an essence, drink it down. It will temporarily allow you to see an Ethereum relay, giving you enough time to destroy a relay and extract its information.
Of course, it was not that simple. The Ethereum used relays to exchange information, which meant that one had to intercept the relays to extract that information as evidence.
It might open your mind and allow you to see things as the ethereals do. It may also give you irreversible brain damage. I see. Ethereum relay. Ooh, there's a big fella here. Big old elite fella. Power siphon. 12 out of 12. Have you recovered the relay data? The Protectorate's reason for existence is now fully realized. The Ethereum are not here to hunt Dimensius. They are here to become void. They are manipulating the void energy at this mana forge to bond their own energy into a creature known as a Nexus-stalker. They are undoubtedly using a proto-accelerator to complete the transformation. The Ethereum are using void energy to turn themselves into an abomination known as a Nexus-stalker. We must destroy the mana forge energy to power in the proto-accelerator. I'm sending one of my demolitionists out to place the disruption device. Just make sure no harm comes to him as he's placing the disruptor. Keep him protected. He will not fight back if enemies attack him, as he is only a holographic image, but the image can be destroyed.
Unthinkable, but true. The Ethereum was attempting to embrace the very same void that had destroyed the ethereal homeworld so long ago. Oh, their efforts had to be stopped.
By the second son of Kadesh, look at this place. I can only imagine what Salhadaar is planning. Come on. Salhadaar? With this much void waste and runoff, a toxic void horror can't be too far behind. This guy walks the straight path. Look here, fleshling. Salhadaar's conduits. He's keeping well fed. Alright, keep me protected while I plan this disruptor. This shouldn't take very long. Done. Back up, back up! Looks like my work here is done. Report back to the hollow image of Amir over the transponder. Didn't actually see if he did anything. I'm sure whatever he did worked. Thanks to you, their plans are in ruin. Now only one thing remains. Salhadaar. Nexus King Salhadaar. I have in my possession another disruptor. One capable of destroying the 3 conduits that surround Salhadaar. Once the conduits are destroyed, Salhadaar's protective force fields will be down. For this act, he will strike at you with a ferocity you have never before seen. If you are willing to rid the world of Salhadaar, I will give you the disruptor. Ethereum key. I remember getting these keys. I can't remember why I unlocked all these things. Whether I was hunting for an item or maybe it was like reputation or something, but destroy you? disrupted. And one more over here. Prepare to enter oblivion, meddlers. You have unleashed a god. Puny god, the Ethereum will prevail. Not today, Junior. Is he really dead? Destroyed? It has been 1,000 years, maybe more, since Salhadaar began his crusade to exterminate all that would stand in his way. I can hardly believe that this is the last we'll see of him. You have done all of us a great service, Scene, and for that, you will be rewarded.
Although Salhadaar may have been defeated, there was an even greater threat to contend with. Dimensius.
Let's get it sorted out then. Tell me more about Dimensius.
Every good story needs a hero.
Long ago, Dimensius shattered the ethereal homeworld of Garesh. And now, he threatened Outland as well. The Protectorate would not let this happen.
Professor Dabiri. Recipe for destruction. Atop Maniforge Ultris. Ultris lies the tear in the nether that Void Lord Dimensius came through. That tear provides Dimensius with a link to the Void, rendering him immune to physical harm. If we can get a lock on the conduit that Dimensius is using to keep himself phased out of this plane of existence, we can destroy it and then destroy Dimensius. To do so, we're going to first need you to collect fragments of Dimensius from the void creatures that he sends out to do his dirty work. This is feeling quite familiar. This is very familiar. I'm sure I spent a lot of time down there. Oh, maybe there. Oh, one of the two. Spent a lot of time down there farming, there's something for reputation. Fragmento of Dimensius. That's for a 4. Have you collected enough fragments? Excellent. With these fragments, we can calibrate a bomb that will destroy the Void Conduit atop Ulteris. With the Void Conduit destroyed, Dimensius' connection with the Void will be severed, and he will be left defenseless. Your brave actions have forced Amir to react. He has deployed Captain Saeed and the Avengers. What? The Avengers? Now all that is left to do is destroy Dimensius. When you are ready, I will call for Saeed. If he is not currently fighting another battle, he will be awaiting orders from you directly east of here. Let him know when you are ready to fight, and he will put his troops in motion. I wish you luck, Fleshling. We have hunted Dimensius for 1,000 years.
The Protectorate used the fragments of Dimensius to disable a conduit that gave Dimensius a link to the Void and physical immunity. Only then could they launch a final assault.
Captain Saeed and the Avengers? Fleshling, I am Captain Saeed of the Protectorate, and these soldiers that stand by me are my Avengers. We await orders from the Fleshling who will destroy the Void Conduit. On that Fleshling's word, we will make our way up to Dimensius' lair and wait for the word to make a final strike. Too long it has been. The Void Lord will soon face our combined might. I am that Fleshling, Saeed. Let's go. You heard the Fleshling. Move out. I love their glitchy stride. Don't know if it's necessary to follow them all the way up, but I will. Well, maybe I won't. Would have been nice if we actually had to fight our way up there, but... But it is what it is. They're waiting. Let's move. This is it, scene. We charge on your orders. I just say the word and my men and I will engage. I am ready. Let's make history. It's now or never, soldiers. Let's do this for Kadesh, for the Protectorate. Go, go, go. Show yourself, Dimensius. The time for your destruction has finally come, Dimensius. Oh, time only has meaning to mortals, insects. Dimensius is infinite. I hunger! Feed me the power of this forge, my children! We are victorious. Dimensius is no more. Report back to the Professor, hero. Got him. Nothing to worry about, folks. It's all over. I'm just trying to think back whether actually Dimensius, when he did appear in Burning Crusade, if he did appear. I thought he was just like a little void dude. You know, like one of these guys. Or maybe more like one of these dudes. Like about that size. Again, it's been a long time. Maybe it was always like that, if it was even there. I seem to remember something about that, though. For 1,000 years, all we have known is conflict. We have defended our people from the attacks of both void creature and ethereal alike. Now one of our most hated enemies lies dead. Finally, I give you the thanks of 100 million ethereals, fleshling.
It was done. Dimensius was defeated. Though some questioned whether he was truly gone.
The thanks of 1 million or 70G. It's kind of about the same.
How does today find you? Eyes open. Always be learning.
With Salhadaar and Dimensius defeated, it seemed the largest problems facing the ethereals had, at last, been solved.
Tread lightly. Every good story needs a hero.
Oh, okay, so please continue the story. It just means I can wander around again. Tell me more about Dimensius. Dimensius? The old devouring is a terrifying entity. A void lord that destroyed the ethereal homeworld of Karesh long ago. Little is known of how he first discovered Karesh, but the result was much the same as you see here. The world was rent asunder. Karesh was not only the place attacked by this being, a world called Kakora also suffered, but the Naru Tuur arrived to protect it. The Ur sacrificed its own life to save the world's inhabitants. Unfortunately, the Ethereals were not as fortunate. The Ethereals escaped Karesh and swore vengeance on Dimensius for what he had done, but that quest for vengeance would soon turn to darker pursuits.
Jade Serpent guide you.
While the Protectorate of Outland may have stopped Dimensius and Salhadaar, the Ethereum remained, and as Salhadaar had wished, they chose to embrace the void, not just replace it, or embrace it, become it. It twisted them into shadows of themselves, consumed with the pursuit of power. But there was one ethereal, Locus-Walker, that sought to harness the void for more altruistic purposes. His history is entwined with an elf from our world, Illyria Windrunner.
Fair, the Ethereum may have sought the void for the sake of power, but one ethereal learned to wield it for more altruistic purposes.
Greetings. Eyes open. Oh.
At least he would have us believe. We first met Locus-Walker on Argus, where he reunited with his former student, Illyria Windrunner.